good? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. How is everybody doing today? This is Terry with NSPS TV Paranormal Podcast. And tonight with my co-host, Irene. Okay, let me tell you what's going on first in the great state of Texas. If you guys haven't heard yet, we got some bad weather that's hanging around here. Sleet, snow. We're actually getting some of that Minnesota weather down here.
Blame Nancy.
Yeah, Nancy's fault.
You know,
we're at about -7.
Yeah, well, it's projected to be in the teens here.
Oh wow! Yeah, we're getting that tomorrow night. Yeah,
we're not getting any snow, but we got a big weather system that's coming in from out of California, and it's supposed to bring a lot of sleet here.
Oh, well, that's weather from
y'all
us.
Be safe.
That's the weather from us. We got the same. Whatever we get, you guys get.
Yeah,
I'll take cold over sleet any day.
But anyway, yeah, man, it's been an interesting day. I got the day off. Other than that, we'll see what tomorrow looks like. I don't know what they're planning on doing, but if the weather gets better, I might have to work. But if the roads are bad, I'm not going to work, and they can be mad at me all they want because I live the farthest. I live 30 minutes away from my job. So
oh yeah, that's not close at all.
And what do you do?
I don't know about driving on the access road for 30 minutes for 3 hours just to get to work.
Back roading? Yeah.
That's something that we're going to have to talk about. But hey, guys, welcome, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Kimmi and Nancy, you guys. Oh, shut up. One thing about you guys, man. One thing about you guys, I can honestly say, you guys have been big supporters of the podcast, and I thank you guys, for coming on and supporting us. And and I always tell people that when they are avid supporters that support the show. So I really thank you guys for being there for us.
Oh, of course.
Oh no, you can't have my Bud Light.
I drink Bush.
You drink Bud?
I'm a Bush guy.
Bush? You drink what?
Yeah, I drink Bush beer. Wait, Bush beer is just an off-name brand. You know what? Budweiser does to Bush what we were just talking about earlier.
He likes the bush.
He likes it bushy.
Immediately, the show goes right to there. Right, immediately.
Harry for him to drink it.
We're like 1 minute in.
That's my honey.
Brian. 1 minute in, Brian, and there she goes. Okay, right off the rails.
Guys, I mean, I'm curious to know that you guys have been, such good supporters. I don't know much about you guys. I don't know anything about you. So I think this would be a great opportunity for me to get to know you guys. So,
Oh dear.
starting with Kimmi, please tell me a little bit about yourself.
Oh shit.
And start from the top, work your way up, or
Go
start
from
from
the
the
bottom.
bottom,
Go from
work
the
your
bottom
way
to the
up.
top.
However you want to do it, but I'm here. I'm just listening. So please
Well, I
introduce
grew up in
yourself.
Louisiana, moved here when I was 14. We live in Alabama now, and saw ghosts, paranormal. I've been into paranormal for a long time now, especially after my parents passed. I got into it, trying to find what was going on after and so I've been doing it ever since, and worked for Winn-Dixie for 26 years as customer service in the meat department. Um, have a kid. She's just got engaged.
Yay!
Oh, wow.
Congratulations to her.
Yeah.
Ada, congrats.
So we're getting engaged anyway, but
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm married for 26 years.
Pam.
Hey, Pam.
Quit
Wow.
the zoomies.
Whoa! What are you doing all this arguing? What are you arguing about? Who are you talking to?
The
cat?
cat. He's doing the zoomies.
Is the cat talking back?
Quit
All
talking
right,
to your
well.
pussy, Irene.
Stop it.
And again, yeah. Kimmi takes the deep dive. I'm just saying.
Okay. Well,
He's like, alrighty then.
Like, dang. Okay.
well, Kimmi, thank you for all the love and support, as I said earlier.
Okay.
Nancy, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Oh dear. Born and raised Minnesotan, don't you know? Yeah. Same job, 25 years. I'm a big DIY person. So yeah, if anybody ever wants to talk DIY, I'm your gal because love that stuff. Oh, Irene's hitting the bottle already. Okay, I'll make it fast. Got into the paranormal by childhood stuff, and then my house here is I've had everybody has investigated this place, and they're like, yeah, okay, it's haunted. Well, thank you.
I know.
Like, okay, tell me something I didn't know, and Irene won't, so we'll go past that.
I will. I would.
Okay.
I would.
Yeah, maybe you can disclose it on this show and then I'll learn some too. I don't know. And that's how I got into this. That's how I met Kimmi, and who is like one of my best friends now. And so is Irene, through the paranormal, just trying to find out stuff about my house. And like anybody else does, going, what is going on out there? Or am I going crazy? Or is that what I thought it was? And it's like, yes and yes, but
You just crazy, girl. You just crazy.
We just lost your marbles. You just lost your marbles, and
I know. Well, I stopped
pieces.
looking for my marbles a long time ago. So, so these two are two of my best friends only because of the paranormal, which is kind of weird, but yeah, I've made a lot of friends.
Having to cleanse your house all the time. Yeah, it's nothing new. Yeah,
I know. I know. She's like, well, you were like awake, so I went in there while you were. Yeah. So I know it sounds really creepy,
in her house. She gets really frustrated when I won't tell her what's in her house. Like, nah.
I don't know.
Hi, Debbie.
So yeah, I'm just. I am. I actually looked myself up on this one new website, right, that tells all about everything, and it's like I went my name and paranormal, and it's like, we don't see any ties to the paranormal with this person. They don't do paranormal invest. They don't do this. They don't do that. I'm like, I do too. I just haven't told you about it. But yeah,
it tells all about everything.
What was that?
I'm trying to share it out. Sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't mute it in time.
Interesting.
I know. I was trying to do that too.
Okay. Nancy, let's stay with you for a moment.
Yikes.
Uh-oh.
Your state, and I don't want to go political or anything, but your state is going through a crisis up there with, all the BS that the government is putting you guys through. How do you feel about that?
I am terrified. As a matter of fact, we were just on a podcast earlier, and I'm going, I hear honking outside and everything. So I went dark on here and walked over to the window, and there's a black SUV going by with a bunch of cars trailing it. And so it's like 4 below here, and I'm running out barefoot to the truck, and I'm laying on the horn because we've got people of color in this neighborhood. And you know what? If it was my neighbor, I understand why they're protecting their neighbors. If it was my neighbor next door and they came and they went to their house and started pulling them out, I guarantee you I'd be across that yard and in their yard, in their face in a heartbeat. I mean, these people have been around us for years, and our next door neighbors are very cool people. And I would not tolerate it in my neighborhood. I just wouldn't. And I'd be, I know people think that it's so subversive. You're not, they're trained to do this. I get that this is what they're supposed to do, but they're in the wrong damn state. It's Minnesota.
Yeah, I don't think that's what they're supposed to do.
No.
I don't either. You don't take some old guy and pull him out of his house and go, oh, we thought he was a pedophile, but we found out we got the wrong guy. You drive him around for 2 hours in his shorts and no shirt or anything in sub-zero temperatures and go, oh, made a mistake, and dump him back off at his house and go, sorry. And they're profiling the police now.
What's so crazy about it is at what point are they going to what point is your local law enforcement are going to step up? They have they have just as much jurisdiction to arrest somebody as the feds did. The only way you're going to get these people to stop is like when the young lady got shot. It should have been an arrest made right then and now.
Yep.
You mean of the ICE person? Yes. Or they should have been detained at the very least. They should have been able to detain that person because he shot someone. If it was an officer, they'd take his gun, his badge for right now, put him on suspension and take him in. And that would be the protocol. But they can't do this with ICE.
I don't see why not. Arrest them.
Yeah.
And they are now profiling. They're taking officers of color off duty. Yeah. And you can't tell me that they're not targeting them because they're doing it in all the small communities, not St. Paul, Minneapolis, but the smaller areas like Hopkins, like Brooklyn Park, for Pete's sake. And they're going there and they're pulling them over. They're taking them in. And it's only when they finally show them like a badge or something, they're going, we want your paperwork. They're U.S. citizens. They don't have paperwork. They have a driver's license. That's it. Yeah. And the woman finally showed them her badge, and they went, "Oh, okay." They just walked away. No apologies, no nothing. They just walked away after how long?
And what's so crazy about it? I'm one of these guys that I don't care about what color you are. I don't care who. It's all about the inside, your personality, and all the stuff like this. But I've seen so many Border Patrol people that are Hispanic. Mm-hmm. Shouldn't I be asking you about your papers than you asking me about mine?
Right. Yeah. Well, and they're racially profiling. That's bullshit. Yeah. I'm sorry, but that is so ridiculously like. Can we go back to the 70s, like stupid stuff? Seriously, we're so beyond that. And now we're right back there, racially profiling people, pulling them over in cars at intersections, pulling them out of grocery stores, at schools.
That's why I'm scared to go to the States right now. I'm frightened.
In order for this to stop, we have to win the midterms.
Yeah.
Well,
Minnesota, all you guys in Minnesota are going to have to vote.
Yep.
Oh, I vote. I vote religiously. Honestly, ask my brother because he and I get into fights about it all the time.
We have to vote. We have to take back the House and the Senate. We have to vote. Voting. You want all this to stop.
Well, exactly. And I am tired of, like, I know people that are living in, that I know that are living in fear. They're targeting like beauty salons and stuff because they do nails and everything. And I'm going, so I'm getting my nails done. And I'm going, oh my God, are you afraid? And she goes, I am terrified for myself, for my son, for her husband. They are Vietnamese. Okay. I'm sorry. We went in there and we guaranteed them a life when we screwed up their life over there. Okay. Because they helped us. All right.
Yeah.
We moved them over here. We moved a bunch of people over here. So be
Yeah.
accountable. Number one. Number two, we promised them a decent life. And now we're profiling them because they can't tell the difference between their Asian people. So they're grabbing anybody. And she goes, I just expect them to come through the door any minute. So I told them, they have my address. I'm like, you come to my house. I have a doorbell downstairs. You ring the doorbell. I will let you in and you are safe here. That's all there is to it. And I mean, I don't know them that well, but I will not have somebody that if I can prevent it.
Do you know? And Brian, I'm going to throw this in there because I see your comment. And I'm going to throw this out there and we're going to change the subject. And this is going to be the last. We're going to talk about this. If we're here, we're all here illegally. Every last one of us. I don't care if you got driver's license, if you were born here, we are all here illegally. Because first of all, the Native Americans did not give us permission to come here. We're all here illegally. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear, well, if you're here illegal, you can't say nothing.
Oh, no, my relatives came over legally. That's what my cousin said to me on my Facebook. And I said, oh, so we're going back to Ellis Island when Grandpa came over. Why don't we go back a little bit further when none of us were invited and we should all get the hell out and then stand in line and ask to be let back in by the Native Americans because they were here and we took it all.
Yeah.
Yes. The Native Americans are the last voice of all this.
Right?
Yeah.
And they're even going on their land and they're pulling them in.
Yeah.
That's why they're up in arms right now.
ICE is grabbing Native Americans too.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yes, they
and
are.
I can't say, I would never tell anybody, if you are here illegal, you can't say nothing. Because everybody has a voice. Everybody's paying tax. If you're paying taxes, you have a voice.
Right. And that's what this gal said at the nail salon. She's like, I pay taxes every year. She was just in tears telling me this. And I'm like, I get this. This is why, I am actually offering you my house going, yes. And she goes, are you serious? I'm like, yes, I'm totally serious because I won't let this happen. It's not right. It's
nothing.
America is a great melting pot.
But here's the thing. Did he not tell y'all this was going to happen when he got elected? He told y'all. He told everybody this was going to happen. This is what he's going to do.
This is why I have apologized to the American people. I have made a formal apology on my Facebook for voting for Trump. I am so sorry. I want to apologize to all the American people for voting for him because it was like the least of the evils. No, it wasn't. It was, and my brother got mad at me because I'm like, I'm going to pick like the underdog and vote for them. He's like, that's like a non-vote, and he hangs up on me. I'm like, no, okay.
He told everybody this is what he was going to do. He didn't lie about it. He did not hesitate. He said this is what he's going to do.
I don't think that they thought it would be to this. I mean, I never thought it would be to this length, but we are practically a police state right now. And that, what is it going to be a year from now?
Actually, it's a dictatorship.
When we give them that much power, and ICE has that much power because they're federal. So you can't touch them. They can do whatever they want to do, whatever they deem necessary to detain whoever it is.
You have to go. You have to vote. You have to the Senate and the House. You have to vote to get them out. Hold on, guys.
We holding.
I'm holding. What do I really think? Yeah, I do. I am.
Brian, if you want to come to Japan, you have to be very nice to people because people don't take it well when you're not nice to them.
And that, you know what, use a sense of just a modicum of decorum, please. Just, and that's what I keep saying. Like when people were on my Facebook, somebody was coming at me, and I get these PMs going, who is this person? Why are they attacking you? Why from like 2 different people? And I'm like, okay, people, hang on. I love my cousin. I love all my cousins. This is my cousin that's actually saying this to me, and he's got a right to say what he thinks. I'm not stopping him. He's not disrespecting me. He's voicing his opinion. We are guaranteed that right. Okay.
Yeah.
We're totally guaranteed that, as long as you're not attacking people and being a dick on my page, go for it. Say whatever you want to say.
Right, it's called freedom. Post what the fuck you want to post on your Facebook. Reddit, you're putting it on there publicly, and they have a right to comment also.
Yes,
but
they
don't
can
be a
comment
dick.
back to you. Yes,
Right,
exactly.
don't be a freaking dick.
Don't be rude. That's all.
Well, and if you don't want anybody commenting on what you say, then don't say it, because it is a public forum.
Yeah,
that's all there is to it. It's public.
I don't know. But anyway, guys, let's get to the fun part. Let's get to the fun part. You know, I was telling Irene earlier, I'd like to do a quick shout out to my lovely wife. It's our anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. When do we get to meet your wife?
How long y'all been married? Tell us the details.
Right? The woman that puts up with you? I mean, is married to you? Sorry.
She put up with me for over 30 years.
Oh.
And she's no longer with us, but
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. What?
That's what I was doing there, guys. What?
But she's here. She's here. She's here in spirit. She's here. Trust me, she's very here. And thank God for Irene, who puts that dialogue between us.
Really?
So we're able to communicate between the two.
Irene.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Tonight's dinner will be meatloaf, mashed potatoes and gravy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Cheese and cornbread. I'm cooking it up for our anniversary. Oh, shut up.
I want to know how you make your meatloaf, though. I want to know what you use in your meatloaf. I really do.
I am using meatloaf. I am putting. Well, wait. So you want the actual meatloaf, or you want the whole thing?
The meatloaf itself. I want to know what you put in your meatloaf.
I put, of course, ground meat. I put, there's so much stuff. Salt, pepper, garlic. Also, I'll lose a little paprika, onions. I didn't grab any bell peppers. I should have put bell peppers in there too. Also, brown sugar. For the sauce, I use ketchup and mustard. And that's pretty much it.
Do you use breadcrumbs at all, or
no? I actually use. Well, yes, we use. Yes, I got breadcrumbs. We put bread and eggs. Eggs is what hold it together.
Right. That's why I'm like, I need to complete. Like, I want to know everything you put in there. Like, I want to know if I'm missing anything in my meatloaf.
That's nosy nasty for you.
I love meatloaf. I do.
Meatloaf is one of those, and you know what? This is the first time I'm cooking it, so I'm gonna see what it's
nice.
So
I want to know how it turned out. If it turns out,
I make a really good Cajun meatloaf. If you want me to send you the recipe.
A good Cajun meatloaf? I didn't even know what Cajun.
I didn't know that was a thing either. Is that allowed?
Cajun meatloaf? Interesting. All right, guys. Hey, again, welcome to the show. We got.
Thank you.
Went off course for a minute there, but hey.
Sorry, that's me.
It's all good.
Yeah, we always go off course. Don't worry about it.
How did you guys meet each other? How did you guys meet Irene? Kimmi, how did you meet Nancy? Nancy, how did you meet Kimmi? Just lay it all out there. How did you guys meet each other?
I'm an
Well,
invasive
first and
species.
foremost, I knew Irene for 6, 7, 8 years now, and just from being in the paranormal, running each other on podcasts, back and forth, common people that we know each other, but and then running and Nancy through the same thing, like doing podcasts, doing she's looking for help for her paranormal stuff, and it just all kind of like we all just kind of been
We all
friends
kind of mix
since.
together.
Yeah, I have a habit of like, hey, hi, hey, can you help me with this? Because and I met Irene through Howard, is how I met Irene. Howard is a friend of mine, and I was like watching Irene's shows, and I was like, I would love to talk to her about, but I don't dare. And I said a couple things on her show, and she's like, and anyway, it was like, because she didn't know who I was from Adam. I was not even like on a blip on the radar. But when Howard stepped up and goes, Nancy wants to see what your kitchen looked like, and she knew Howard, so she took us on a tour and everything else, and we just hit it off from there. I mean, it was just Kimmi I met through trying to get help for my house, and she was with the group that started to help me. I went through like I don't know how many people until Kimmi and I started talking, and we are one big paranormal family. I started talking to Kimmi and another gal, and Kimmi and I have been video chatting now for 2.5 years or so, right around there.
Yeah, been a while. Yeah.
That's cool.
Like almost every night.
That is really cool, man. Hey, I mean, we supporting each other and showing each other a lot of love, and
not a lot of that right now. Period.
Yeah,
right.
Cool.
And Irene is so supportive; it's amazing. So she was a natural addition to the group. She's amazing. She's totally amazing. Very sweet.
I met Irene through very unusual circumstances. Unusual and kind of weird at the same time.
Wow.
Surprise.
And, I'm surprised she have not told y'all the story of how me and her met.
Nope, she hasn't.
Oh, I'm dying to hear it.
It's very interesting.
Christy, hi.
Hey, Christy.
I'm gonna guys tell you guys the story, but I'm gonna try to make it real short. Make it real, and I don't know if I could ever make something like this up or how it was. It's just weird or how me and Irene were even connected to each other. Now, I mean, I'm like so
not
to her
that way.
I'm like so to her hip now, but I didn't really meet her, but I was having a podcast 4 years ago, I remember, and Irene jumped in. She don't know why she jumped in. I don't know why she jumped in, but she just jumped in and said hello. And I was so happy to see somebody from outside the country on the podcast show. I'm like, wow, dude, hey, thank you, for the support. I really appreciate it. And time passed, I would say 4 or 5 months. A lot happened in that time. And I was going through the whole process of grieving because my wife has just passed away a couple of months. And I didn't know Irene then. But Irene saw what was going on in my personal life, and she reached out to me. And to make a long story short, she's like, I can help you. I can help you with communicating with your wife. And I'm like, big skeptic. Even though I was in the paranormal community, I was a big skeptic at the time because I just thought somebody just wanted to feed off of me. I'm going through a tough time, and over been with somebody over 30 years, I mean, there's no getting over that in one day.
Right.
Or a year or 10 years. You would never get over that. And thank you. And I'm sitting there on the couch, literally like this, just trying to figure things out. What am I going to do? How? Because I'm so used to having someone else here, you know, that I come home to, talk to, argue with, you know, and I'm just like, what the hell? How am I going to sort this out? I don't know anybody that's been through this before. So there's nobody that I can actually talk to, lean on, and, you know, and try to figure this out.
And how old are you?
Classified information. So I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there on the couch and I get a text. And I get that. I looked at the phone because I thought it was one of the kids or somebody who just wanted to, you know, show their condolences or whatever. And I looked down and she says, "You might not remember me, but my name is Irene, blah, blah, blah. And you might think I'm a nut, but I can help you. I can help you with your wife communicating." And, you know, and I hesitate for a first, and I'm like, okay, here come the nuts. They just gonna start rolling. You're gonna take advantage of me. You know,
That'd be Irene.
That's gonna happen. All that. So I'm sitting there, and I don't even think something in my head says, "Terry, text her back."
Oh.
So I text her back, and we got on a Zoom call or a messenger call, and, you know, she introduced herself. She told me what she does, you know, and I basically was just sitting there listening. And she's like, "Well, we can do this." She said, like, "Well, send me a picture of your wife, and I'll see if I can, you know, reach out to her." And, you know, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I'm just.
Yeah, he thought it was nuts.
I didn't know what to say.
There is that.
So I'm sitting there, and Irene's talking to me, you know, and she's like, "She's here." And I'm like, "She's where?" Because I don't see her nowhere around me. You know, where's she at? You know, but once again, Irene had to explain that whole process of, you know, things. And, you know, and the craziest thing is, and I don't want to stick my finger into no rabbit holes. I don't want to go down.
I know you stick them in the light socket steer.
Or any light. But one thing I can say, guys, and I'm gonna wrap it up after this. You really don't know anybody until they're gone.
Yeah.
You really don't know how much you really care about that person until they're gone. You know, you really don't know how much you think about that person until they're gone. There's so much. Whoever invented grief need to be shot in the head, because I don't want to never ever experience that again. Because grief, that's an emotion that is just it can rip your soul out. It can take everything out of you. It can literally make you do things that you normally don't do. That's how grief is.
But it's a part of life too.
You know, so I don't want to experience grief anymore. And trust me, I'm gonna grieve the rest of my life.
Yeah.
But you really, like I said, you really don't know anybody until they're gone. And, you know, and I'm gonna leave it at that point. But Irene has been like a sister to me, and she's been like a sister to me. We argue, trust me, we argue just like brother and sister. We have our moments, you know, whether she's saying this and that, or when she's talking about the boys and saying, the boys should do this, the boys should do
And
that.
she does your,
The boys should help me more with this and with that, but she's
Right.
been my ride or die. She's been there for me. There's nothing that I can't, because without her, there will be no bridge. There will be no connection between me and the other side.
And there would be no more podcasts either. Or
This is true.
We'll talk about that later. Because like you always told me, what did you tell me when I stopped doing podcasting after my wife passed away? What did you tell me, Irene?
do it.
You don't remember?
Well, I remember saying, yeah, the last thing I remember was you telling me that when you die, you're going to sing 100 bottles of beer on the wall. And I said, like, hell you ain't.
No, you told me to get off my butt. No, what did you tell me? You told me to
I
get
told
off
you
my
get off
butt.
gas and do it. I told you
Get off
off
my
gas.
butt and start living life again.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that,
Mm.
we wouldn't be having this podcast right now. The podcasts I've had in the past would not be happening right now.
No.
I'll probably be sitting in this chair,
Sulking.
huh?
Sulking. You'll be sitting there.
Yeah, I'll be into an emotional state. And don't get me wrong, it has not been a day that I don't miss my wife. It has not been a day where I'm thinking, how can I get back? How can I go where she's at? It has not been a day that I have not thought about driving my car off that bridge.
Yeah.
It has not been a day where I thought about doing something that can make me closer to her.
Yeah.
There's always that emotional state that make you want to do something that you normally don't do. And that's what grief is.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
What stops you from, which would help people that are thinking along the same lines, they've lost somebody and they can't stand it? What stops you? What is your mainstay? What is your go-to? Or is it that it's not the plan and you're not supposed, or what is it that you go to?
You know what? If you mean what's my support system?
When you go, I want to drive off that bridge, I want to get closer to her, I want to see my wife and everything. What stops you from going to that place? What is it that holds you here, that gives you strength?
My kids.
Cool.
Yeah.
My kids give me strength. And Irene always told me that it's just not your time. So
Yeah.
I can jump off that bridge, and that don't mean you're gonna die.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just not your time.
Right.
Yeah.
And I figure I've got other things to do. My kids is what really keep my head above the water.
Right.
And trust me, and it's so my head is here, but my nose is barely above the water.
Right.
And it keeps me breathing. It keeps me
Yeah.
going. Motivation. I really, and to be honest with you guys, I really don't have a support system. Of course, I got Irene and I got the kids, but there's only so much that I can tell Irene. There is only so much I can tell the kids. Because
Right.
the kids would not
You got
understand.
to be their strength for them,
Yeah.
because they're grieving too, and that's doubly hard because you're trying to do your own.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's pretty hard. So whoever invented grief, I'm coming for you.
Mm.
Because it's one of those things. I know everybody's gonna go through it at one point in
Right.
time.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
But oh my God, dude, if it hits you like a sledgehammer.
That is my terror, thinking that, I am 65 now, and I'm like, my husband is older yet, and I'm going, what if one of us, what is the other one going to do? Because I've been with him over 30 years and you're so used to that person being there. And all of a sudden you have a whole new reality, like your life as you know it. And that's what I explained to a coworker who's their coworker. Their spouse died suddenly on a freak accident. And I said, she's got a whole new reality. You've got to understand that she is not the same person that her reality has shifted to something completely different. And now you've got to figure out where you work with her, how you work with her and everything else, because your reality just shifted because hers is too. I mean, your reality as you knew it doesn't exist anymore. You've got to figure out who you are without this person, how you live your life. I mean, there's so much that I can't even imagine what you went through to get where you are and to be. I mean, you seem positive, upbeat and everything. That's the persona that you put out. You don't show the hurt that you're feeling. And I wonder how people that are going through what you do get through their day. How do they get through it? How do they, find the strength to do what you do? My hat is off to you for finding whatever it is that drives you like your children and to be there for your kids and be their strength,
I don't know. I don't know what drives me. I think there's something bigger at play here.
Yeah.
I could not tell you what, but I do know that she's here. And I do know she's a little trickster, and she's never been a trickster a day in her life, because this must be something that she's just recently picked up, and she's very, yeah. I mean, I
finds you easy to pick on.
Yeah, well,
she just knows who's in his house all the time. That's all. She knows who's in his house.
Yeah, she watches me. She looks over me. When I'm feeling down and blue, there's always something that I see that brings a smile to my face. But you know what? I wake up with a smile and I go to bed with a smile. And sometimes I smile because
what else do you do?
What else can you do in the situation?
Yeah.
You got to stay positive.
Right. And that's your nature. You're used to doing your nature and you're going, what am I smiling? This is what I do. But people like you though, Terry, give us a leg up when like I'm going, oh my gosh, what a hard day and everything. And then we look at you and go, you know what? Appreciate the hell out of what you have. Okay. Appreciate it, because I'm not going through what you are. And I'm going, don't be a whiner-imer. I mean, seriously, you're talking about shit. You had an argument, get the hell over it and everything, or you had a bad day. Boo-hoo. It can be it could be exponentially worse. It could be not as bad. It could be whatever. But you know what? Don't look at the dark side of everything. And you are a shining example of keep smiling, just keep smiling. It does my heart good to see that. It really does. That's basically what I'm saying. It does me inside. It does me good to see that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I really do. If it wasn't for Irene, like I say, I don't know where I would be right now. I don't know. It's just one of those situations where I don't like to think about where I could be right now.
Right.
And I'm giving you heck for that too.
Huh?
I got mad at you for doing that too.
She's getting mad at me for everything. You know what? Even when I vent, and I just every now and then a person needs to vent.
Yeah.
Is she laughing at you?
It's one of those days. Let's say if you have a hard day at work and you come home and you explain things to your significant other and you're doing this and you just telling them person about your day, and I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. Oh, this and that, you know. But here's the thing. When I used to vent about my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Noreen used to get so upset at me about that. You know, I think that sometimes she just want to tell me to shut the hell up. You know, just shut
Live it
the
down.
hell up about things. And I can remember one instance where, you know, I was just venting and venting and venting. I think she just got so mad at me for venting. She just quit talking to me for like a couple of days. You know, and I wasn't mad at her because it's, you know, it wasn't her. You know, I was just mad. I was just mad at the situation. You know, and you know what? And I use, and, you know, and my family don't come around me. As I talk to Irene more than I've talked to any other family member that I have here. And I look at her like family, you know, and she's actually a part of the family because there are so many members of my family that are with her right now that she's part of the family.
She's like,
I got his sister. I got his wife's cousin. I got her aunt. I got her mom. I got I got his grandpa. You know, I got everybody here.
There's so many of my family members there with her because she's that light. She's that beacon. Everybody sees her. And I don't know why everybody is so drawn into me, but I can't explain it. I mean, it's just one of those paranormal things where one day we'll find out, you know, on certain things, but we'll never know how big this story. I can write a book about this.
Well, and Irene's like, well, I can tell you, but I'm not going to spoil the surprise. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah,
or
Hey, that sounds just like her.
I know.
Right.
She'll, I'm not going to tell you. If you don't know, forget it.
Because
Well, I had learned over the time, like, there's no such thing as a coincidence, right? Ever.
Right.
no.
Nothing. You know, but Kimmi, I want to speak with you for a moment because you do tarot readings.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to talk to you about that because I'm curious about tarot readings. How accurate are you, or how accurate are tarot readings in general?
I'm telling you, I don't let her read my. I don't do like tarot. Kimmi,
Yeah. So I had a friend contact me, and like I'm still in the middle of learning. I'm not, you know, I'm still learning, but I'm still read pretty damn accurately, somewhat.
Now, is tarot reading it's an offset version, a psychic medium. A psychic medium is going to tell you. Wait, hold on. Let me finish. A psychic medium can tell you certain things about your life and about the life that you've been, and it tells you just certain things. But your tarot cards can also tell you certain things, correct?
Yes. If you're looking for guidance and things like advice, that would be more oracle cards.
What are
tarot? Huh?
Oracle.
What's the difference?
Tarot is pretty much
in your face.
In your face. They tell you your past, present, and future.
You guys break up just like
if you set the question, you can pretty much read, you know, like, well, this is going to be your finances, this is going to be your love, this is going to be your work, whatever it is that your question is. So it's more of like answering questions to a point.
Yeah, tarot's in your face. Oracle is kinder and gentler, and it goes, oh, you know, you're going to have a kind of unfortunate sort of this, and this is going to be a little bit bad. Tarot's like put on your big girl panties because you're in for a bumpy ride. You know, that kind of thing. Night and day for me, anyway.
Interesting.
I'm more fond of Oracle.
Because
And Kimmi is good.
this is the first time I ever heard of Oracle cards. I mean, first
I'm a
time.
fan. I like Oracle because Kimmi does Oracle too, but it's more like yeah, it's fluffy.
It's fuzzy, more fuzzy.
I like fuzzy better than like in my face because
like for instance, like Oracle cards, like these are a set I have. It's called What's the Tea, and it'll tell you like if anybody's like, I'll just show you the cards, but it's like rejected cards, or it'll say somebody's spying on you, or it'll say somebody's jealous of you, that kind of thing.
Are those tarot or Oracle, the Rebel cards?
Oracle. Okay, then you have tarot, which is like wands are your feelings, cups is your finance, like coins and pentacles are your finances. Like each one stands for an emotion. So like this one right here is a 8 of pentacles, and it means find work, balance between your life and your work.
Okay.
Just simple things like that. It's just pretty much like just, hey, you're not doing this with your life. You need to be doing this, or this is the path that you need to be taking instead of the one that you're on.
Yeah. It's giving you advice of what you should be. It's not whether you do it or not. It's whether you take the advice and work with it, and it's not always going to come up the way that you want it to. But you have to listen to it and you have to work with it, right?
Right.
And
it's kind of brass tacks, like filterless, kind of.
Right.
Yeah. So, and tarot cards, is that something that you learn, or is that something that...
No, anybody can literally pick up a deck of tarot cards and learn to do it. It's just learning to put your psychic abilities with it to extend out what the cards are giving you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're not just reading it, you're reading it going with the emotions of the other person who's asking for the reading.
And the shuffling is random. The shuffling is like the universe is kind of going to determine how the cards come up, and then you do the interpretation.
So what happens if you don't, because you mentioned psychic ability, what happens if you don't have any psychic abilities and you want to learn the tarot cards?
You can still learn to read the tarot cards because, like I said, like you got wands, you got swords, you got cups, you got pentacles. And like pentacles is more of your money, your finances, your charity work, stuff like that. Then you have wands, I think, which is like emotions. And then it's like each suit stands for something.
And you need to know that.
That you need to know, whether it's emotions, whether it's finances, whether it's what's the other one?
Well, you know what the suits mean, though. You've taught yourself like this means this, and so when she sees these cards, she's practiced at it. She knows what they basically mean, and then using her intuition can decipher here's what I'm seeing. It can kind of be this. I mean, you don't know definitively, but you know basically what it's indicating. And does this resonate with you, kind of thing, right, Kimmi?
Right.
Yeah.
This is a very interesting question, and I want you guys to elaborate on this. Chris, I'm going to put it up and tell me what you guys think. It says all humans are born with the same gifts. Do you guys believe that?
Yes, to a point.
Yeah. I agree with Kimmy.
Basic ones, yeah, basic.
But I think everybody has that intuition. Okay, well, if I turn left, I don't have a good feeling if I leave out right now.
I
You
mean,
have that gut feeling, I call it, right?
Yeah.
You have that gut that something's going to happen.
I mean, I can say yes, but I can say no also because, like you say, all humans are born with the same gifts. You know, I'm born with the gift of sight. I'm born with
Right.
the gift of hearing, and I'm born with the gift of smell. Are those the gifts are you referring to? Now, there are certain gifts that are really, really out of this world that people have, and I can't honestly say that everybody has the same gifts. I
Well,
cannot. I
You
cannot.
have
I
the
don't know this.
capability of it, but you don't have. Some people are just better at it than others.
Well, and I think everybody's got the same base gifts, but there's others that are endowed with stuff like Irene has. Like there's a whole different set that they have. I don't know that everybody's the same. It's the same base, maybe, but there's others that go to a different level. And then there's other people that will tune in completely. And this is how they were brought up. They are so in tune with this that they can't deny it. They don't deny it. And they are brought up that way. And it's encouraged. And there's others that are like, like oh no, you had a bad dream kind of thing. And you're like, oh, okay, it was a bad dream. Boy, I hate when that happens.
Right.
Like,
I've had so many conversations. Me and Irene have so many conversations about the discussion that we're having right now. And I've always tell people that gifts are something that you're born with. You cannot, and I might be wrong, but I've yet to even see this, that people can actually go to a school and learn a gift. I always thought gifts are lineage. It's something that you're born with. And I also thought that it's something that, from generation to generation. Now, it might skip a generation and might go to somebody else, but it's something that you're born with. You guys agree or disagree with that?
I think that it's like, okay, I suck at math. Okay. I took business math in school. English is my forte. Math is not. Now I can go to class and learn how to do some math, but I'll never be good at it like the mathlete down the road, because they have a natural ability for figures in their head, whereas I don't put those together. I put together words and such. So everybody's got like unique abilities, but it's different. You have your skill set that you have, but what you develop from that and which ones are your best are going to vary from person to person, I believe.
Right.
I mean, not everybody has insane abilities. Not everybody has been encouraged from birth. There's so many variables that can figure into it. Some of it's learned, like the cards, to learn what they mean. But a lot of it goes with your gut, and you go, it says this, but let me look. Oh, that's why it was upside down. Okay. Then it means this. And, people who are skilled at cards will know when they're pulling them, they get to know what they mean, So it is a practice thing, but it's also a gut instinct at the same time. Is how I look at it from what I've seen.
But gifts you can if you have a certain gift, you can work on it and make it stronger.
Or be in denial.
You have some kind of basic of something.
Right.
You have to have some kind of basic of something. You can't just pull it out of the hat and say, oh, I'm going to learn how to do this, so I'm going to go to school and learn it. Yeah, that doesn't work. I'm sorry for people who say, yes, you can. I got a certificate. Well, that doesn't mean shit to me. I'm sorry about that.
Right.
I get a license. It doesn't mean I don't drive like shit,
Yeah, I know. But and with Harry Potter shit, well, you know what? That's a movie, okay? What we're talking is about real psychic abilities, real gifts that are given to you And it depends on if you want to work at it. Yeah, if you depends on if you don't want to work at it, that's up to you. Um, all my children have gifts. My eldest has the worst ones, but yeah. And my daughter has one too. She doesn't want to work at it, so that's fine. But my youngest does. So it depends. It depends on you what you want to do with it and
So
how
I
Yeah, I
you
have
work.
mean,
a question for
hey, you
Irene.
know what? Brian was, I see what Brian's talking about. It sounds like some Harry Potter stuff because the way the kids did it is it was a lineage thing, and they went to school to educate themselves on certain things, but they were still born with the gifts.
Exactly. They had them when they were little. It was a mark on them as you've got it, and they showed it, and then how you work at it, how you bring those gifts out, how you achieve your success by using your gifts for the right reasons.
Right. It's almost like working it like a muscle. You have to like work it like a muscle. Like, in other words, like if you're in your car, think in your head like to practice. Okay, what car is coming up next? Which car will I see? Think of that in your head and see if it's the correct one. If you gotta keep practicing.
I mean,
Yep.
because if there is a school, if there
Hogwarts?
was a school, I wouldn't need any Irene no more because I can go to school and learn what she learned and get my certificate. And shit, me and my wife would be talking on the couch for all night long. I wouldn't need that you
Right.
know that thing that Irene has. I'm
I
able to do that. But
I
I
paid
don't.
$25 to be a minister so I could marry somebody, but that does not mean that I am able to give last rites. I'm not able to coach anybody on God or anything else because I paid $25 for a certificate, you know?
Exactly.
I
That's a
just
difference. That's
it's
between us and them. Okay.
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I have a question for Irene, though. So, Irene, do you believe, like, say you have somebody that you know is gifted or what have you? What if they don't know they are? Are you obligated to tell them that they are so they will be encouraged to use those gifts, or do they just have to come into it by themselves? Or if they think they might be gifted, or if you know they are and they're not using them to their ability, wouldn't telling them a little bit about it encourage them to use them a little more?
I've told the person that he works with going on investigations. His name is Ian. I've told him he's got gifts. I told him he's really good at it. So I have told people that they can. It's just working at it.
Okay. So do you tell them, like, boost them along, or do you go,
I take them under my wing and I can show them what they need to learn and if you see something, tell me what you see. Go for it. You know what you can do. And that's how you do it. You don't
yes, I'm asking
you
for a
guide.
friend.
Oh, Nancy, what the
But
hell do you want?
Oh shit.
Okay,
Here
hey,
she comes.
Brian, really funny.
hey, Kimmy, have
Nancy,
you
stop
ever
it.
used question for you? Have you ever used your tarot cards on an investigation before?
Yes, to a point I have.
And what kind of response do you get from when you're using your tarot cards on spirit, for an example, or are you community? I mean, I'm just how does all that work for you?
Um, I've only done it once. And it was like the very beginning when I first started doing tarot. But it was they got that they were happy. Like it was a tarot card like for happiness. Like it kind of like led to that. It was my Golden Girl cards that I had used. It's like a deck
Right.
that the Golden Girls put out. I know, right? But
They're
it was
cute.
like a happy looking card. It was like a car with, Sophia in the clouds,
Mm,
and it was like a sun shining. So I took it that they were obviously happy to be there, right? And then the other one was I think it was the male that was on the horse, and it was by water. So I took it as the male was there protecting over the land, kind of thing, like watching the land, watching the people. So that's the way I took it on those two cards, but I've only done it once. But
Hmm, interesting. Uh, Nancy, I hear so much about your house. Uh, have you figured out what's going on there?
yeah.
Irene has only part. I mean, I have a general idea of it. It's an ongoing thing. It's and I only because it keeps like it dies down, it picks up, it dies down, it picks up. We clear it out, and then it picks up gradually.
oh,
So
good,
yeah,
good,
there
good.
is a lot going on here, and it seems to be a what is it, a portal, a hotbed where things land and they go, oh, now where do we go? Oh, I like this yard kind of thing, or I'm going to wander on through this house. And I, I can tell you, and it is stupid stuff too, like laying in bed and perfect stupid example going, what is that? And looking at something from across the room and it swear to God. Okay. And I don't do that lightly because I don't even take his name in vain. Okay. There's a hand. Okay. And it's like this, and it looks like a man's hand from the wrist on up, like talk to the hand. It was a hand, but it's coming at me like, I know, right? And it's coming at me like this, like it's coming from my neck. And I'm going, and I'm the one in the horror movie with zero survival skills that goes like, yeah, none whatsoever. I'll run downstairs when I hear a noise and go, hey, you with the axe, did you hear anything down here? Because I heard a really weird, yeah, that kind of thing. And so I am like laying in bed going, and I open my eyes and it's like back there again. I'm going, oh, here it comes again. And it's coming at me like that. And I'm wide awake going, this is not happening. So I shut my eyes again, go away. And it went back. So I did this like 4 times and it like reset each time. I'm going, you can't touch me. Can you? Blink, you're back. Blink, wait for it. And it was like closer, shut my eyes. It would reset. I have no idea what it was. No clue. Nobody's been able to figure out what the hell it was. And then there's other stuff like I don't know, little elementals running around the yard, little just odds, just weird stuff. Weird. A medicine man told me years ago going, I know the stuff in your yard freaks you out, but don't worry about it because it's there to help you. It's for the land. It's not there to hurt you. It's just there for the land. I'm going, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what? Like, nobody never told anybody about it. And he nailed it. It freaked me out completely. But if I can't,
her land, Red Bear Lake, is it?
Yeah.
Is a place where there was a big battle with 3 Indian tribes, and a lot of scalping went on, and a lot of fighting went on. So the land is very like this, it like a wave in the ocean. So it goes up, it comes down, it gets peaceful, and it gets rough at the seas, and it comes down again. So there's a lot of tension, and there's a lot of arguments, and there's a lot of bloodshed that went on. So her land is like that. You have to understand that you can only you can only ask them to rest, but they'll never be rest.
Well, and there's residual too. I mean, there's a guy with a long coat, like a slicker, like they used to wear with the hat, and he like comes out of the shed, walks across the yard, and goes into the neighbor's fence. And I'm like, and when I was the first time I saw it sitting by my fire out back, I'm like, oh, holy shit, buddy, what the? And then all of a sudden he walked through the fence. I'm like, and my go-to phrase is, and they both know what it is, and I'm not going to say it here. I am in denial, and I'm like, yeah,
I told you.
I know it's oh, F that. That is my, when I say that, and Kimmy immediately goes, what did you see? I mean, we not stand there? I was under my deck and I'm going, and I had my camera showing, like, I go, look at the people across the street are out there. They're in their yard. They're doing this and they're doing that. And I'm going, what the hell was that? Kimmy saw it too and went, what was that? And we saw a kid run by. You could see his shoes really well. But at first we didn't see the shoes. We just saw somebody go by because there's a hill in my yard. So I went up higher. And sure enough, he went back the other way. And I'm like, what is he doing? And then went back the other way. And I'm going, and then we didn't see it again. I'm like, that had to be residual or something. But we saw it through my camera on my phone. It's weird stuff. And Christy said she had a ceiling crawler. When was it? It was like a year ago. The last time I saw one where I'm in my bed and it's like blob in the corner. I'm like, why is that so dark in the corner? And all of a sudden, like, reached out like that and reached out. And I like rolled off my bed and went on the floor and crawled out of my bedroom and went, you have the room, and just shut the door behind me. And I went and slept on the couch going, there, room's yours. I'm not going to have anything of that. I don't know what it is. I just ran away from it. Yeah,
another thing we've done with Nancy's yard is, obviously it's a old giveaway land, right? So we've done offerings. She's done tobacco. She's putting out gifts. Like, you name it, we've done it, and it gets worse and it gets better and it gets worse and it gets better.
Well,
And then there's fairies. There's
yes,
these
Debbie,
little creatures. Right. They're not pug wedgies, but they're something different than a pug wedgie. They're like a pug wedgie and like the size of a pug wedgie, but
the ones that like go past the lights and stuff. I have lights all around my yard, and you can see something going past the lights.
We don't know what it is. Like, I've never.
But we've seen like little lights swim across the yard, and they'll go, and somebody's like, it's a spider. Okay, does a spider go forward, back, over in that side of the yard, and then disappear through the fence? That's an amazing spider, if you ask me, but that's just me.
How many times have you asked the question?
As far as what it is, or
what do y'all want?
I don't know that I want to know that.
Well, in order to solve the puzzle,
I have a feeling they think it's their land, not mine, and I'm not moving, so I am like.
I mean, have you sat down and come to another? Have you even come to a mutual agreement?
Oh, I've sat out in my yard and had conversations going, all right, here's the deal. All right, I am tired of you scaring my dog or doing whatever you're doing. You're making my dog bark. My lights are going out. Can you just back off? I'll give you tobacco. I'll do this. I'll do that. And if you don't knock it out, I'll get out the pail and I'm going to start cleansing the yard again. And I'm going to clear you all out and you'll have to start all over. So
From what I'm thinking is they've asked a question, you just haven't answered it.
What question?
You got to ask them.
Oh, like maybe they're wondering what I'm doing here. But I've explained that this is my house. I am here. I will share it with you if you are respectful. I mean, they've scared the crap out of my husband too, where we're in the backyard and I have a camera back there looking at the window where a bedroom is. And we've tried to recreate this, it's the TV in there. It's going dark. It's going light. It's going this. It's going that. I have tried every way from Sunday standing in there with Kimmi at the other side of the camera because she has access to all my cameras in my house. And we can't recreate it. It's like opening the curtains, closing them, opening them, looking out, closing them, and nobody's there. My husband's downstairs with the dog, and that light is on in the room, but there's no light on in the room. And it's out later on. It goes on, it goes off. It's just, it's not like what my grandchildren know when they're staying here. There's a party going on above their heads when they're staying in the basement. You can hear furniture moving. Like it sounds like somebody's banging across the floor, and they're like, "What were you doing last night?" I'm going, my girlfriend won't stay here by herself anymore. I was out of town. She's like, "Can I stay at your house? Because my ex is in town. I don't want to run into him." And she made it till about 3 a.m. and went home after that because she couldn't stand the pots and pans banging in the kitchen. But you don't hear it when you're in the kitchen. It's when you're at the other end of the house that you hear it, that there's noise and such.
See, they don't see. They're getting upset because you're talking about them.
I can hear there's, and my dog is most of the time oblivious, but if he starts getting scared, I know that there's stuff going on. So yeah. Anyway,
is Debbie, is she's gifted?
Yeah.
Yep. There's a teenage boy. Yeah, there is a boy. His name is Johnny.
That's Scott's buddy.
Yep.
Wow. Hey, I'd love to have all you guys come hang out at my house for a day.
All right. I wish they would do the dishes because dang. Or make something to eat for me because I'm tired.
You wouldn't believe how many times I've said that. If you guys are gonna come hang out, you gonna come hang out with me, and you guys are gonna waste my water, eat my food, and you guys gotta pay some bills.
Move my stuff around, so I can't find it. I feel like I'm losing my damn mind. It's like, can I have it back, please? Please, can I have it back? Just
can you clean up? I tell my wife all the time, man, if you're gonna hang out with me, you at least gotta do some dishes.
You know what she said? She said, "Do your own damn dishes." She said, "Do your own damn dishes."
Uh-oh. She just answered back.
Yeah. I heard a whisper a couple minutes ago. Every time you hear me turn around like this, I'm hearing something.
Yeah, that's her.
She's like, dishes? I ain't doing no dishes. I didn't do them when I was here.
Exactly. I don't think she did them when she wanted to do them, but she didn't. She's got 3 boys and a husband. She's not gonna do no damn dishes. But you know what? She always was like this though. She always had her hands out. Can I get
the voices
money?
are cutting out.
What was that?
Wait. The voices are cutting out.
Here?
On the podcast.
Uh-oh. It's not coming from my house. It's coming from Nancy's.
No, it ain't. It's coming from your house.
Why is it coming from? What? Hey, go fold some towels.
Terry, be kind.
I am.
I swear I saw a shadow back there.
By my house?
Yeah. In that hallway, there's like a door and there's like a hallway or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right back there.
Yeah, probably so. Who knows? She's always.
I saw that. Did you? Did you see that, Irene? Did you? Right where his hand just was. Did you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was just me. Thank you.
She follows me. I think she loves me. She's just afraid to admit it.
That was weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop looking at it because that just freaks me out.
Don't worry about it. You see, the thing is that if you see it, you don't dwell on it, okay? Because the more you dwell on it, the more it'll bug you. The best way to do is just ignore it.
Well, okay, easy for you to say because you've done this all your life. Okay, those of us who have not and are like, it's intermittent and we can't see what it is, it kind of freaks us out. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, would you want to know what it is?
Good question. I know, Irene. Well, because some of the stuff that I've seen, I don't like. I'm like, when I go F that, like, well, come on, that we're done. We're done out here. We're going in. That's it. We're going in. And Kimmy's like, what? And I'm like, nope, we're going in. We're going in. My head's down and I'm shaking my head and I'm heading in the house. And I'm bringing my dog in, shutting the door, and we're done for the night because it's
right, but that's where you're down if you're doing, down if you don't.
right.
If you don't pay attention to it, they'll fuck you up. And if you do pay attention to it, they'll fuck you up. So
you throw cryptids
into the mix, and it freaks me out, right. Irene.
That's why I say.
I know, and Irene thinks it's funny because she's like, "Oh, you know what? You're going to end up seeing them eventually if you would just like lighten up and let it go and just accept." I'm sorry, I'm still in the F that phase, so. When I grow up, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, no. Deb's like, damn it, Nancy, now I'm tuned into your house. Oh. You know what, Deb? The more the merrier, let me tell you.
You know what? Everyone should go to Nancy's house to do a paranormal investigation. It'll freak the hell out of her.
It's crowded here. It is crowded here. It is. I mean, there's times when I feel almost claustrophobic because it's like, okay, everybody, can we find another spot to go because I'm trying to work or doing whatever, and it just feels like it's closing in on you. It just
is your house heavy? Does it feel heavy at times?
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Well, let me ask you a question. How often do you open up your windows? How often do you air your house out?
When my husband's not here, like now, is when I open up, like, because he has such a fit, because the temperature right now is probably about 10 below. Let me see here. It would be -8. So when you open the windows and stuff, it's noticeable, and he has a fit. So when he's sleeping, I shut the door to the bedroom and I start opening stuff, and I will actually push stuff out. Open the basement door, we'll do a walkthrough and just push it out, or I'll stand in the basement. And Irene has encouraged this, going, it's your, what would you call it? What you perceive it to be, or how, when you do protection, like I picture it, everybody has their different way of doing it. Like it comes out of the top of my head and envelops me, right? Well, envelops me. So with everything out, I can stand in the basement and do it visually in my head from the top of the house to the bottom, push it all out, and I can feel when it's gone, and I shut the door and it's cleaned. It's just when it gets nasties in here that Irene has to go, oh yeah, I was in your house last night. And I'm like, you got to tell me when you're going to do that, because I want to know what you're doing and I want to know what I'm dealing with. Like, seriously. It's just like, oh, I just figured I'd clear it out for you because I saw it. I just did it and it's done with. And I'm like, well, no, I want to be a part of the process so I know what I'm doing and dealing with. But so I take care of the little stuff. I'm just like, okay, everybody.
She was in denial at one time, right? She was afraid for me to go in there and really go at it. So I had to do it when she wasn't around.
Have you ever considered opening your house up to investigators?
So yeah, that happened.
Oh yeah, I've had Jenny and I've had Irene
things that we're talking about that they don't want us to talk about. You know that.
Yeah, Jenny, Irene, we've done the video stuff downstairs. I go upstairs and leave them to their devices.
Yeah,
no, I'm talking about other individuals that that might be a little bit more knowledgeable and they can give you some answers.
I've contacted people, but I mean, I've got one woman cleaning crew right there, so, to see what they can find. I just have to be careful that I'm not going to piss anybody off because I got to live here,
Exactly.
And
exactly.
It is because it's the land.
Yeah.
it's got to be done with a ton of respect. I mean, if it was a Native American group that came in and they like the tobacco ceremony kind of thing and came in to see what they could see and they were actual paranormal investigators, I would consider that. But as just, willy and nilly coming in with a EMF detector and banging around my house, and they're just looking for stuff, I think they would just stir things up really bad.
Have you ever reached out to a Native American showman or tribe to see if they can do that?
No, I haven't even gotten that far.
Except Robin was willing to help you with that. Remember that, right?
Who? What? Oh,
Robin was willing to help you with that. You know that.
Her shaman, right?
No,
Robin. With
no,
her shaman. Yeah. Your friend Robin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't want to disrupt anything that is supposed to be here. I mean, we regularly shove everything out, but I don't want to disrupt the flow of things because I think it would get my gut feeling inside is that it would get particularly nasty for me living here if I opened it up a lot or if I tried to banish everything here. I'm just trying to go with the flow and keep it where it's been for all time because I don't want to start anything that I can't, I don't want to start anything that I can't finish. I don't want to, cash any, I don't want to write any checks.
I know.
But can't cash.
I know what she feels like. And I know exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't want to, I'm just laying low, trying not to piss anybody off because then I'll end up talking to the hand again or watching something go across and I don't like when they pull shit like that. It gets
What about you, Kimmi? You got anything going on in your location?
I brought home a little kid when I came home from the hospital.
Oh wow!
And you're back.
I just had gallbladder surgery. I was laying in my bed, and Brian had, I think he had already gone back to work. I think, and I'm laying there and I finally doze off because I just, you heard afterwards, but all of a sudden I hear, "Where's my daddy?"
Oh, wow.
And we only have one kid and she's 22 years old, so I know it's not her, you know what I mean?
You ain't gonna say, "Where's my daddy?"
Right, so.
And did it scare you?
Yeah, because I'm deaf, so.
Right? I know. You see? Yeah.
And so I heard it plain as day, and it was on my bad ear, too, so I knew it had to be. I mean, it's not me. It wasn't even my voice.
Why do you guys think spirits actually hang around? I mean, I've heard so many different possible reasons why, but to me, it seems like none of them are legit. We can say this, we can say that, but I have yet to hear that definitive answer. Why are they actually? Because nobody really knows.
This is their land here. This is the Native American land originally. It's the Chief White Bear was here in White Bear Lake. They had settlements around the lake, and this is near let's see, up the street up there used to all be water up there where the school is. Kimmi, remember? We've actually gone up there and done investigating up there, and that school is known to be haunted up there, and heard on the spirit box, and I am dressed in like a cape with a hood and like a big cape goes down to my feet, and it's going witch. And I'm like, what, me? Oh, hang on. No, this is a cape. This is what I wear in the winter. Sorry. It's, but it was weird that, it was right on the edge of that land there. And we're walking down there and Irene's going, "You don't want to go any further than this." I'm going, "What?" And that was right where the school was. I never told her that the school was haunted or anything. She's just like, "You don't want to go any further." And right past where we were was that school. That is, people have seen so much there. Mm-hmm. So it was that whole land out there was all water. So this was all inhabited by Native Americans, and they were pushed out.
Yeah, they'll always be here to protect their land that get taken from them. They'll always be here.
And that usually when you get that much
Oh,
strife in an area where there's battles and everything, you're going to have, hauntings and such. You're going to have spirits that are pissed off.
But there's a lot of land that Native Americans are spirits are on, and most of them say, "Oh, it's just residual energy," but that might not be the case. I mean, there are a lot of Native American lands and people, spirits that are on them, just going by their everyday lives.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And residual doesn't take a 5-pound butcher block cutting board and slide it off the counter and slam it onto the floor,
Mm-hmm.
I've came across so many Native American locations where all they want, it's all about the land. They don't care about nothing else. It's that's the one thing that they treasured the most.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if somebody came in and took your house and booted you out of your house and brutally brutalized your family and everything else and booted you out of there and took it over as their own,
Right.
you'd be pissed. And
they even took kids. They took kids. They went to these reservations, like in these places where they lived, and took their kids away from their parents, put them in white schools, made them cut their hair, made them lose absolutely every bit of their
orphanages too.
Right. Yeah. And my great grandmother was one of those people.
Did you guys hear about that school where the Native Americans? I think it was in Canada, where the Native Americans went to school there, and the natives were so upset that I can't remember what the hell they ended up doing, but the Prime Minister of Canada had to come down and just totally, hey man, we are sorry that this happened. We didn't mean to harm your kid. Dude, there were so many kid graves there. It was just unbelievable. And I'm like, I see why
5,000 bodies is what it ended up being, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was so many bodies that was there. And I'm like, oh my God, dude. No, they did not do this. It's just unbelievable. But I mean, dude, and I always tell people, if you see something and you don't understand what it is, one, ask the question. Just ask. Don't be afraid of something that you don't understand. I could never understand that.
Just south of here, they have in Great Cloud Island, it goes all the way, it goes thousands of years back with the Native Americans, thousands of years back. They traced it back. Remember that place that I showed you, Kimmy?
Yeah.
When you looked it up, it goes back to the monolithic period or whatever, which I would imagine is like Stone Age. And there were Native Americans there back then. And that's Great Cloud. That was Chief Great Cloud. So they had Chief Great Cloud. They had Chief White Bear here. So Minnesota was huge with Native Americans. And there's so much land that, you go down there to Great Cloud Island and you are almost guaranteed to see something at night, honestly.
If it's not the land, you guys are home to 1,000 lakes. Where there's a water source, you're going to find some kind of civilization next to
right across the street there.
Right. On the Mississippi River where the Mississippians were, and there's thousands and thousands and thousands of mounds through there.
Right. Well, and we're right down from here is one of the highest concentration of Indian mounds in the country. It's an undisclosed location off of the Mississippi, but they diverted the Mississippi. So part of them are underwater and the other part of them are, I'm thinking they have a new development down there. They have bulldozed the whole area. And I have an old map that shows where the river used to go, and it shows where the mounds are. And it's either underwater or it's developed. Yeah. And it's no regard to it whatsoever. I mean, look at they're doing in the boundary waters now. What they're going to do in the boundary waters is going to be horrific to the land.
What I don't understand is all that should be Native American. If it's native, it should be. And I know sometimes it's not, but it still should be on the reservation. There should be a reservation where there's mass mounds. There should be a reservation connected.
What do you think? We have a park, Mounds Park. It has they never used to have a fence around it. Used to be able to like walk right over the mounds and everything. People used to party on them and stuff. Now they actually have a small fence around it, but there's 2 mounds there. Now you can't tell me that these Native Americans only put 2 mounds in that spot. It overlooks the Mississippi River. That whole park used to be mounds, but they bulldozed it down and they left 2 of them there just to pacify the Native Americans in the area to go, here, we left you, here's your mounds. Right here. And there were not just 2. And it's just up the river from where the big concentration of them are. But you can see old villages, like you can see the kiln from an old village in the same spot that they're supposed to be Indian mounds. So we were living on top of them long ago. I
think every mound should have a state marker to it.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Indiana has a gigantic mound there, right? They have picnic spots on it. Like picnic tables and everything else on this great big mound. And they must have used it for like a village. And I think it's Indiana, Idaho, Indiana, one of the 2 that starts with an I, but I was looking at pictures of it. They actually have plateaus on this mound, which is huge, for picnicking on it. And I'm like, what the actual hell are you thinking doing this? Yeah. Everybody who goes there is going to be subject to some kind of they will be the focus of somebody being pissed off because they're up there picnicking and they should not be, but they don't know that.
I truly believe in karma.
Yeah.
I truly believe in that. What you are doing to someone else, someone's going to do to you.
Yeah.
I honestly think that 100 years from now, what we did to them, somebody's going to do to us.
Yep.
And I just
we will not be forgiven. The sins of the fathers will be repeated on the sons, and that's karma. Okay, it's as is the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. If you don't, you run into karma. That's her job. That is what she does. The worst thing, somebody was saying something like, oh, I think someday I'll become karma. And I'm going, that has to be a curse, because you have no choice if you're karma, but to deal out crap to people because of what they've done, whether they're nice, not nice, whatever they are, it will come back on you. I am a firm believer in karma. I'm not even kidding you, like instant karma.
And karma is something that I don't want to even be a part of.
No.
I made fun of somebody once, my sister's boyfriend, who had like these big, like gigantic zits on his face, whatever. And I was making fun of him to her at one point. And I am telling you, within 2 days' time, I am sitting with these welts on my face going, what is this? Why would I have this? And it wasn't until later I went, now that is like instant karma. Is about as instant as you can get without getting hit by a car or something. You know what I mean? But it was like, yeah, that is exactly what happens. If you know what, don't be making fun of people, because you will find out how they felt when you did that. That's all there is to it, whether they knew it or not,
Yep, there's no Dr. Papa Pimple in Minnesota.
Oh, honestly, yeah. Minnesota is it's a hotbed right now. I'm telling you, when I saw that SUV come down the road, and I was like, if it was my neighbors, I'm telling you, I'd be out there running across the lawn screaming at them. I would, because I will stick up for my neighbors like nobody's business. I have really cool neighbors, and there would be nothing that would happen to them if it was if I could do anything about it, I will, which is why I told those nail people to come to my house, because that's something I can do something about. If you're afraid and they're after you, come to my house. I will let you in. I will take you in. And, you can't not do it. You can't not.
Guys, yesterday was the 2-year anniversary of the Las Vegas, what is it called? The Las Vegas
Massacre?
No, not massacre. The Las Vegas invasion. If you guys don't know about this, 2 years ago to the day, a resident in Las Vegas called 911 and said, "Hey, there are aliens in my backyard."
Oh yeah, the video that showed the cop. It came from a cop, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, I think. Well, there was 2 different videos on it.
Yeah.
The one from the person that owned the house when he went to his backyard. He saw it. He tried to video record it, but he got so scared and ran back to the front yard. When the cops came, they tried to go back there, but they didn't. So that is 2 years to the day. And don't you know, guys, there is still the government still have not said anything to the family
They ain't gonna say anything.
really happened.
They ain't gonna say anything. You know that.
They have to.
They're not gonna say anything. You know that.
No, nothing. And what's really crazy is, I think the people actually use their backyard as a historical site now, where people can go back out there, where they actually can pay people to go back there and walk around their backyard where the aliens used to be, and all that stuff. Yeah,
well, if you can make a couple bucks on that, wouldn't you? Like, right? Going, okay, $5
like
ahead.
of all the alien videos that's been taped, all the little shaky videos.
And what's so crazy? The
that
biggest
was
thing,
pretty convincing. That was pretty convincing.
The one thing that, why would you even call 911 up and say there's aliens in my backyard if they didn't have the paddy wagon waiting for you?
How about there's a cryptid on the top of my shed? If it stayed there, I would have called them.
Oh, the tree.
Honestly, if there were aliens in my backyard, it'd be like, okay, you got to come out here right now, because if they disappear, everybody's going to think I'm a kook, and they'd be like, "Ma'am, don't call us again." But you got to come. There's aliens in my backyard.
And why would the government, if it didn't happen, why would the government show up? Why would the men in black there? Why would so many government agencies there for something that didn't happen? Right. I don't understand that.
Just for a gas meter blowing or whatever thing that they said it was, right?
Why so many? I don't understand that.
Nope.
Like Brian said, the incident in Miami, that was totally, these guys, they just zoomed in to start shopping at the mall. I think they had bags and everything.
What? Oh, that was in Miami. Yeah, that was the tall guys.
That one get a free, hell yeah!
I know, they're like, check it out. Look at all the stuff oh shit, everybody's here.
I'm here for the BOGO.
They went to Barnes and Nobles in a heartbeat.
Right? And their mom and dad are going, what did I tell you when you go to Earth? I told you nobody should see you. But what do? You go to the mall. Good. That's it. You're never going to Earth again. You're grounded.
Like, I want my Nikes. I want my Nikes. I want my...
Do they make Nikes in a size 28? Well, they were really tall. I'm guessing they had big feet.
If I wore a size 28, I need to be on TV.
Right.
I can tell you right now, though, if I was an alien, I would go to Florida, probably to the mall there, because
Yeah,
why go?
I think they're stupid.
You wouldn't come to Minnesota in the winter if you're an alien and go, let's go to the mega mall because it's -4 degrees. They'd freeze
Yeah,
their little butts off because they don't wear any clothes.
Yeah, well, I heard these guys had overalls on. I'm not too sure about that.
And where do they get those from? Oshkosh, Bagosh, or
I don't know where they got
Yes.
it from, but
Don't forget, you want the hamburgers and you want the hot dogs and you want the.
right? The alien overhaul warehouse.
For so many people to get their phone confiscated over allegedly a bunch of gang members fighting in the mall, dude. I mean that. And what's so crazy about it? We've never, if the kids were fighting in the mall, we've never even seen the video of the fight.
Right.
Earthquake! Holy crap! Hold on.
Why is she looking up at Buddha?
Are they landing?
No, it's the earthquake. She's shaking. The thing is shaking.
What?
Yeah, my lamp is shaking. Oh, it's still shaking.
Turn off your back screen so we can tell you're not like falling on your back.
No, I'm just.
Every time she moves back, she disappears. I'm like, did she fall?
No, I'm just holding the furniture.
That's crazy. On a podcast, and an earthquake is happening.
Yeah, turn off.
And we were talking about aliens at the same time. How does that go?
Right? What's your cat doing? Yeah, be careful about who you
Sleeping.
talk about.
Sleeping.
Your cat is sleeping through an earthquake? He's probably used to it.
No, that's
so
just that little kitty.
Okay, we're cool.
We got
Okay,
a cat.
we're okay.
We got a cat a month ago, and it's yet to come out.
What? You got a cat?
I got a cat a month ago, and he still don't come out from the shadows. He might come out and eat and poop in his kitty litter, but either he'll go behind the washer and dryer, or either go up in the bed.
Aw.
But you know why?
Why? Was it abused?
No, it came from a foster parent. But I just think he sees the other company here, and it scares him.
Bowl of milk in the middle of the room, tried everything, and it's not. Or you just like, okay, fine, you want to stay in there. I'm not giving you a bowl of milk.
I mean, eventually he'll come out. I just think he'll come out eventually. He's just got to get used to seeing otherworldly things.
It sometimes takes about after 2 months then start worrying, but other than that, I mean it does take a long time for a cat get used to its surroundings.
Aww.
You got to get used to the sounds. He's got to get used. He came out one day, but took off. But other than that,
is it the only cat you have? You just have the one?
Yeah, they got me a cat because they need some. They said the boys said I need someone to come home to when I get off of work.
Aww.
And ESPN wasn't doing it, so they got you a cat. Do they realize you have to take care of your kitty cat?
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith was not doing it. ESPN is not the answer for me.
Oh, I bet. Is the cat helping?
No, because he never comes out the shadows. He's always under the bed or behind something. Now, when I'm sleeping, he's making noise. It kind of spooks me a little bit because he's scratching in the kitty litter or getting something. I'm like, what the hell is this cat up to now?
This is my cat. Come here, buddy. This is
Webby. Oh, Webby is so
Buddy.
cute.
I
That's
know.
a big
That's a nice Webby.
He's a
Webby,
big
Webby.
guy. He's about 120 pounds or so. A baby. He's just a big
He's a
baby.
sweetheart. He's a
I like to
sweetheart.
put a GoPro on him and take him to the backyard and see what he sees.
Oh, I have cameras back there.
Well, you got to see what he sees. He's looking at something right now.
Oh, no, he wants to go on the deck is what he wants to. He's like, let me on the deck. He surveys his land, and then he'll ask me to let him out the basement door.
And then he wants something, and he wants Rachel Ray. afterwards.
Oh, don't say that. If
Hey,
you
Reggie, Rebel, Rebel, Squirrel, Squirrel.
He don't like squirrels.
squirrel,
See? There he goes.
What is he barking at?
squirrel,
Because you said the word
Squirrels
squirrel.
out there overnight?
the word squirrel.
The word.
He's not very fond of them. They wreak havoc around here. Yeah, we have a lot of them. He's not. And these guys know it. Every time, I swear, we're on like a video chat, they're like, "Oh, Rebel, squirrel." Yeah, and then he does this. Or they'll say the name of his favorite treat, which will lead him out there. He'll start barking and he'll stand below the cupboard and stare up at it. Yeah. What, buddy? I know, buddy. I know.
Yeah, baby,
He's like,
baby,
"Rrr,
woo.
rrr."
Woo, woo.
I know. Illinois
So cute.
Cahokia Mounds, is that where they picnic at? Is that the one? I don't know. Like the Miami one. Because they think we're stupid. Oh, you mean the aliens? Yeah, they probably do. I'm sure in comparison to them, we are like intellectual midgets.
Yeah.
You know, we still like walk around with clothes on, and we have private parts, and they have gone beyond that. They have big heads and nothing else. Yeah.
Get him, Rebby. Get him. Get him
Go
ready.
get the whip.
Rev, what are you doing, buddy? What?
Webby wants his Rachel Ray.
He goes, "Oh, what? Don't
A
listen
what?
to her. Don't listen to her." Yeah. You know, that'd be such a good advertisement for RR.
RR. Use the
Yeah,
RR.
we can't say her name.
Yeah.
It's not like
Webby
Will
wants
and
the
Polk.
RR.
Yeah, he knows what they are. He
wants
can
the
actually
RR.
say her name. My dog can say Rachel, right? Yeah, that.
He goes to RR.
Wow.
Oh, and yesterday he discovered bubble wrap.
Yep, I remember that. Oh, so cute.
Oh yeah, he will take now. If I set it out, he goes with his front teeth and pops the bubble wrap. He loves it. I'm not even kidding you.
He's gonna be waking up in the middle of the night thinking you're having a shootout.
Oh my gosh, I know. And I'm like, okay. He doesn't run off with it. It's only when I lay it out flat and he'll just take his front teeth and start chewing and popping bubbles in his teeth. I know. Quirky little
That's
bugger,
so
isn't he? Yeah, well,
Have you so how does he feel about the outside?
He really he's all for him. He's like, he's self-absorbed. He's a really narcissistic dog, and he does not notice anything but him.
Yeah.
It's pretty much all about Reb. It is whatever he wants.
He's a ham. He's a ham, actually. Reb is a ham.
He is a show off. He likes he has stuff, he does stuff with his animals, like he'll go over the back jack. He has a trick where he throws it over one side, catches it on the other. If he wraps it around his nose, it's around the nose, flows, and he'll stand there and go, look at, with his nose in the air and his toy wrapped around it. He'll just stand there until you notice him and say something, and then he'll put it down. Like, look at I did, until you look.
He's a show dog.
He is. He's funny.
Hey guys, I got some videos I'm gonna share with you guys, and you guys tell me what you think they are.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my screen bigger. Rob, chill, buddy. Here, buddy. I know.
Hold on, let's see if I can get this right.
Oh, that's on mine. Okay.
cannot get it. Hold on. Patience.
Patience is a virtue, Terry.
I know.
Patience is a virtue.
Especially if you don't have any.
What do you guys think that is?
Don't see it.
You don't
What's
see
that?
it?
Nope.
I see fog or something, or reflection on a camera, possibly. Is
I
it?
don't see it, Terry. Where is it?
Are you talking about the fog there?
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
Was it foggy out?
We were at a plantation.
But was it foggy?
It was one particular miss just went from left to right. And there was no that big mystery. Kimmi, can you see it?
Mm-hmm. It's almost swirling into like a swirl.
No.
And I'm seeing white guy, white hair pulled back with a cap on.
Or a shrouded figure flying overhead coming at you?
Very interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
One make too sure.
Oh,
of what
wait. Right in the middle bars, right in between those two. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about the whole thing as a whole. The whole mist.
Terry, I don't see shit.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can adjust it.
No, I don't see anything. Okay.
Oh, but you see the photo, but you see it.
I don't
Yeah.
see the photo either.
Oh, you don't see the photo? I do.
No.
I did.
No.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, Joe. Head of some creature, Brian said.
What up, Joe? How's the weather over there?
How's the weather? It's like shitty all over.
It's fucking cold. That's where the fuck it is.
Everywhere.
It is. It's freezing. It's freezing here too.
You guys see that one, right? What do you think about that?
I don't see anything.
It's blurry.
Can you zoom in? Can you zoom in?
Well, it's because I can't make out. Like, are those tombstones?
Oh yeah, those are headstones.
Okay. Is that
Okay.
a dog?
Huh?
I'm seeing a dog, like a fluffy dog.
Fluffy dog.
Well, if you want to go pareidolia, I see a mastodon, but you're not talking about that green. Like, I'm sorry, the green spot, Kimmy, on the left on the bushes.
No, I'm talking about like that.
Look by the three trees. You see three trees close together.
Okay.
You see that?
Are you talking about the thing
On the
hanging
right-hand
on the side?
side?
Of the tree?
The thing that's the guy that's hanging, that's looking at me.
Hanging on the side of the tree, kind of.
Hanging
Oh,
on the
snap.
tree. I see you.
Yeah, and it's holding a light or something.
Like either hanging on the side or peeking out from the side of the tree. Is that what you're talking
Well,
about?
if you look at the bottom, you see his legs.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting, huh?
That's for sure interesting.
All right, this is a shocker right here, guys. I want you guys what you really think about this one. Somebody Irene's in trouble.
Irene's got something coming in. Storm clouds. Kidding.
Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, I like her. I think it's a female too. It's in that woods.
Is that a fairy?
I don't think it's a fairy.
Woman in a white dress? Tiny
A
little
woman,
one?
yeah, a woman in a white dress. Why is she in the tree?
Because she's really little and she dare not be on the ground. She's tiny. Right? She's like this big, right? Like
I
that
don't know if
big.
that's a fairy. I don't know if that's a fairy or not. But she has
Well,
a
then,
Victorian. She has a Victorian dress on. I do know that.
right. But what you're saying? She backed up to the tree and slid up it. I
I
mean,
don't know. You know,
she's only this big, right? Like tiny.
spirits have their own way of. I don't know why spirits interact with nature as much as they do.
But isn't it this big, right? I mean, that's not a sequoia or something. She's like this big, right? Just
Yeah, through
Well,
perspective,
I
yeah.
mean,
okay.
she could be much bigger, but that is something that the camera caught. I mean, she could be an average sized bear.
Not something you
So is
see.
there anything about a woman in white that's on that property?
Well, this cemetery here is a historically African American cemetery. So that I don't know why she would be there.
Right, yeah, because she looks
And,
white.
and you can tell she has a leg. That's a leg, right? I don't know if you guys can see me pointing with the pointer on the but I can see the back leg, I can see the front leg, I can clearly see the arms. You can clearly
Yeah,
see the
you
arms.
almost see it like
Yeah,
her,
you can
her
see the
legs
shadow
kinda
next
off.
to her side. You can see the shadow between her side and her arm, right?
Yeah,
Right. Huh, that's interesting.
very interesting.
I got one for you. Let's see if I can make. Okay, we'll skip my dog going to the bathroom in the backyard because it starts out like that. Kim, you know which one I'm talking about? The window there. So we'll skip the dog.
Be like, hey, Irene.
Well, it starts out my dog is pooping. You know, that's all I saw. But Kimmy caught the window behind it. Okay, so I'm going to hold it up here and I'm going to hit.
Oh, I know that one. I know that picture.
So watch the window. Oh shoot, why did it go that way? Hang on, let me try and make it bigger. And it won't. Hang on. And go like this. Now go like that. And it won't. Go back. Hang on. Sorry. It's not. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now slide it on back to right after the dog. There we go. And then go like this. And hopefully it will do like it's supposed to do and not adjust. Now watch the window above the shed if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it amongst all the writing on my screen, but just watch that window above the shed. And just keep watching it.
The date on there is blocking out the window.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me go to a different screen. Hang on. If I can go to back up, and then go dog not going to the bathroom and hold it and go full screen on here if I can. Well, let me full screen like, I don't know that it will. Hang on. Like that. Oh, like that. Now turn it sideways. There we go. Almost to here. Now if I can get it to play, move the date. Put it in the middle. Dang it. I should have never downloaded this to my camera. I'm telling you. It's not going to go. Go ahead with your next one. I will try to get this to be how it's supposed to be. If I can save it as something else.
Let's see here.
Go out and go here. No dog pooping. I know. It's so sad that he's like right in the middle of it. Has to do the old.
He's got to do his business, Nancy.
No. Can we just see regular old?
Little thing he has to do. You know that.
You can't even zoom in. Oh, I can kind of zoom in on it. Here we go. Is it playing? Yeah, we go. Right about here, like
Hey, who was that guy?
Who'd that be?
That's
that
a
would
handsome
be.
guy right there.
Who is that
Who
handsome
is
guy?
that guy? I don't know who that guy is.
Try that one now. See if it goes. Okay, now we
Look
got it
at
without the date
you.
there. That window that just the light went out, now it went on. Or the curtain shut, actually. So my husband's downstairs because he let the dog out, so he stays down by the basement door. There's nobody in the bedroom. The TV's not on.
I wonder if that's his mom.
I mean, I don't know too many spirits that are
Yeah,
full.
it's just shut again.
That's weird.
Yeah. And then it
Mhm.
will open again. There we go. Yeah, nobody's in there. Nobody's in there.
But then again, it could be Johnny.
Yeah, it's. So you can see somebody in there, but.
Yeah. It's either his mom or Johnny. One of the two.
Yeah, and it just keeps opening, closing, and yeah. Now it's open again and wider open. And that's just indicative of, yeah, that room in particular, though. See, now got dark. Now, there we go again.
Which room is that upstairs, Nancy?
What?
Which room is that upstairs? Is that your bedroom?
Yeah, that's our bedroom.
Is that Scott's bedroom?
Yeah.
Well, that's his mama.
Oh, Nancy, read Debbie's comment.
What?
Read
Although
Debbie's
they were
comment.
so good. That's his mom.
Oh, wow.
Because his mom is in the house. I know that.
Does that person happen to look like, hang on, let me find it. Oh, I can find her on here. There's got to be one that is, hang on, Reb. Chillax. Where is it?
So, Terry, have you always been in the paranormal, or does something get you into the paranormal?
Oh boy, that's a long story.
Hang on.
Actually, my family has always been involved in it.
Oh, wow.
From great grandparents to all the way up to aunts, which Irene got into a big argument with.
Debbie.
Oh, shit.
Argument with her
Yeah.
there.
So get this
I just
to
decided not to-
focus. Hang on. I'm trying to focus it.
I just decided not to get entangled with her mess.
How's that, Debbie?
Does she wear dresses a lot?
Yeah.
No, she always wore mismatched socks, mismatched shoes, and yeah, and they were always very colorful, like socks. But
Well, she
I
has
only
just
knew her when
dresses.
she was older. Like when I moved in, she was in her 70s. So
Yes, she asked, did she wear dresses a lot?
no, she wear dresses a lot, but she goes, "Oh my gosh, yes, that's her." That would be my husband's mother.
Yeah.
And this used to be her house.
Yeah.
Her Scott's stepfather purchased this when it was first built. So it's been in the family since 1962, since it was built.
Yeah.
Nobody else has lived here but his family.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's her house, so she gonna hang out as long as she wants.
Well, actually, she when Scott had purchased it from her and they had a business and such, he put it back in her name for tax purposes, and then to put it back in our name, she sold it to me for $1 because we had already bought it from her. So it's actually my house now.
You want to make a profit? I'll sell it. Sell it to me for $2.
Right? Yeah, his family didn't know that either. They were were talking about the deed to the house and who owned it and everything else. And I'm like, it's a non-issue. Why is that? Because it's mine. Which, yeah, that went over well.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Sorry, but he owned it anyway, so whatever.
Irene,
But
what are you doing?
Huh?
What is Irene doing?
I
What
don't
are you
know.
doing here?
I'm busy.
Doing what?
I'm
Busy or dizzy?
busy. It's okay. Don't worry.
You can win.
She's like, I'm thinking, leave me alone.
Hell out again.
What?
I ain't say nothing.
You always saying something.
What? I didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
Man, a couple more questions, and I'm gonna get you guys out of here. I know you guys got better things to do than hang out with me.
Yeah.
Every time I
No,
go
so-
to a on an investigation, I try to include Irene in the location, so she can have a visual and I can just show her around. But I went on an investigation last Monday and Tuesday to a location where I thought we were going to get some activity. I thought it was going to be hella active,
Mm-hmm.
But
And did you not?
Nothing. It was dead.
So to speak. Sorry.
I mean, it was one of those places where the wind, you can just hear the wind just blow. But I give it, there was a lot of orbs. If you guys are a big believer in orbs and stuff like that, then there was a lot of orbs there. But as far as actual physical evidence, I didn't catch anything. All the allegedly haunted dolls that were in the location. I don't know how Irene felt about them. Maybe because I never asked her. But not even anything from all the haunted dolls. It was an old brothel, and the women that were there and the kids were there. They were.
What were you hoping to see?
Well, I was hoping at least get a cannonball to move, or the scare bear to go off and stuff like that.
But I told you there are little girls and there are little boys there, right?
They were pretty much reserved. They were pretty much.
Did you put down dollar bills so maybe it would bring them out more?
Right? That's what I'm thinking.
They were abused, and brothels. They never got the full 100% of their money.
Oh, not at all.
You know what I'm saying? And I guess they felt, when they're all men there, I guess they, felt some type of way. And they just went into they just went into hiding. It was just one of those things where nothing happened. And I was skeptical of that place the first time I went there. And I was skeptical of the place the second time. Now I'm really skeptical of the third time.
Right. So in other words, they're making it up kind of thing, you think?
Well, I don't know. I just think that the previous owner probably put some things in the comments that shouldn't have been said about the place. The place has a history. I give you
Just
that.
to kind of lead them on, or
to get people to come. I don't know for sure. The place has a history. It has a dark history. But it's just that every time I go there, nothing. But the spirit box did say my name. It says Terry.
Oh, wow. So they knew you.
They knew me.
Yeah.
But
let's see if we can get this up here. Hang on. You will see. Hang on. And now it's not showing. Let me see if I can turn it. Nope, that won't help. Yeah, it's hard to see through this unless I show it on my screen, but there.
Is that a dog? What is that?
No, look to the very, let's see, it would be the right side of the window or underneath the writing on up above, straight down in the corner of the window, and you could see it. It's really hard to see on here. Let me get
I
closer.
see something. I don't know what it is though.
Right in the corner between the two, like that lower, where the storm window is between the middle white piece and that little gray thing going across, right?
Uh-huh.
On the right side, not let's see, or is it on? No, it's on the left. There, it's on the other side, I think. There's that white part there.
Right.
What do you see there? Like right
I see a straight
You see
line.
it?
Here.
Do you
Yeah,
see
I see.
yeah.
What is that?
That's what I saw. I saw it from my backyard. Like I'm down below in the backyard. This is on the second story. I'm down in the backyard and I'm like, what the hell is looking out my window? And that's what I saw. Is that little bitty face.
Interesting.
It doesn't, and it looks almost like it's like a Asian face, kind of. I mean, Irene has seen it. She hasn't really commented on it. She's just like, oh yeah, and then doesn't say anything, which really throws me for a loop. And I hate when she does that. But I know, and she laughs. She's like,
I don't think
you'll know someday. You'll know. And I'm like,
what does she mean by that? What, someday?
Oh, I ain't gonna tell you shit.
I know, because she says that I will come into my own, but I have to let it happen. And it's going to happen someday when I finally believe in my own abilities. But I'm like, give me a heads up, like a piece, just give you an inkling of what they are.
She don't even tell me nothing.
I have a name of a spirit guide, which was, okay, it wasn't Bob or Bill. It wasn't Jeff. It was, Jonathan, right? Was that it? Yeah, Jonathan. Wasn't John, Jonathan, right?
No, James.
No, Johnny is the little one. What was the spirit guide? Was
Johnny is your husband.
Was what?
James.
Johnny belongs to
James, that's it. Oh, I almost said the other name. That was that one that was here before. Remember, Irene?
Yeah.
The trickster?
Yeah. He was the warrior.
The one that was acting like he was my spirit guide and was not.
Nope. He was the warrior that tried to make you his, and he was going to take you.
With my, yeah. It actually had a medical condition that was attached to it that was.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He tried to hurt you.
He was in the older women,
huh? After me.
Apparently. I don't know. It was my leg was like, yeah, I have issues with my legs, and it was excruciating that night. And Irene, luckily enough, was on with me when it started happening, and I was kind of incapacitated from it, and I couldn't figure out why. It's never happened before. Not with the condition that I have.
To the land.
When they mark you, they mark you.
Yeah, because Terry got marked.
Oh, dude, in the worst way. I'm over it now. I just ended. It just ended for me. Thank you for, man, because I went through a process that no man should ever go through.
Nope.
You know, and I'm not going to go into details about it, but yeah, it was at times it was painful, and at times it was okay, but most of the time it was painful.
Yeah, this was all like in one night. I mean, it started out low and slow, and then all of a sudden it was just so excruciating. I mean, I was almost in tears, and
it was like a death grip, almost like.
I've never had it get that exacerbated where I've had it where I have to get up, walk it off, and like bounce, jump up and down and try to get my legs to settle down. But it's never been like that where I couldn't walk. I couldn't do anything except like straighten my leg out and try and bend it. And I was just like almost in tears going, I can't stand this. It was, yeah. And I was like, I'm going to go. And they're like, because I don't want like people like to be in on my pain or anything else. If I've got a medical condition, I'm going to go off somewhere else. I don't want, stay on video with me while I like scream and cry like a baby. And yeah. And they were like, no, that Irene's going, no, that's not what it is.
No.
And within half an hour, I was feeling like myself again. And it was, and then it came back in spades. Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
And
wow.
then it came back, and it even came back. It even came after Robin. Remember, I told you that,
Robbins,
right?
yes.
Yeah, it came after her, and it came after me. And he stood in front of he stood right here, and he says, "Ha ha ha!" Like, yeah. And then when I told him about let's get rid of him, he said, "I'm gonna kill you." He told me that,
Yeah.
and I said, "Oh no, you don't. You ain't."
And
gonna kill
Irene's
me."
like, bring it.
Debbie asked if there was a fire that was by.
Yeah. It was nasty as hell.
I don't know if it's for Nancy or for Terry.
Was there a fire in or by? There was. Our deck caught on fire, and it ended up collapsing. Well, it was actually over time. It just got lower and lower. We were going to get a new deck put in, but I used to go out there and smoke as the deck was like sitting like this, and we had a big grill up there and everything. And then they actually crashed it because it was going to break anyway. But it started with a little fire that was on one of the posts. One of our good friends had a cigar, and he went to throw it in the yard, and it was stuck in between the post and the deck, and it started on fire. My neighbor came running into my house, is like, your deck's on fire, and he goes running out my deck door, and I'm like, well, you want some water or something? Like, I ran and got water and dumped it on there, but she ran right past me out to the deck and is like fanning it and stuff, trying to put it out, and I'm going, you want a little water? Yeah, it was pretty wild. It was pretty wild. But next door, they have seen there was a guy, an elderly couple that lived there, and they moved out because he had Alzheimer's. And they said, we are seeing somebody in our house. I don't know if you are into this or not. And I'm like, what do you see? And they go, we see this elderly gentleman, very tall, silver gray hair, dressed very nicely in like dress slacks and a dress shirt. And he was in our hallway, and we see him like frequently. And I'm like, Bill, I know this guy. It was our neighbor. He never wore jeans. He never dressed down. He always had a button-up shirt and dress slacks on, always. And his hair was always nicely coiffed. And yeah, he was very fastidious about his looks. And they had seen him quite frequently in there. And I'm like, he's not that fond of me. We can just keep him over there. That'd be great. I flooded their yard a few times, and he was not happy with me.
Boy, good. All right. So, any investigations coming up for you guys? What's the plan for the next 6 months or so?
Hey, everybody over at my house.
We're going over to Nancy's house.
Right? I know.
It'll take me at least 20 hours to get there.
Right.
You know what? I don't know. I'm RV bound this summer.
Terry, and then we can head to Minnesota.
Right. I want to go next. Where do I want to go next? I want to go to New Orleans for my birthday in October for Halloween. Would be a ball. If nothing else, it'd be the best party you ever went to, because our New Orleans on Halloween has got to be just a major fun shit show. Mm-hmm. I can't think of a better place and more haunted place than that place on Halloween. Unless you went to
I can think of other places.
Such as on Halloween?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's your go-to?
My go-to? I don't have to go far. Any location on Halloween around here is probably be perfect.
What town are you in?
Cedar Park, Texas.
Oh. Well, all of Texas is haunted, so there's that. You can't throw a rock without hitting a haunted place in Texas. I swear you can't.
There's not enough investigators to investigate them all.
Right. Well,
I'm
and
right
that
here.
I was thinking about going to Texas. Last year I went to Oregon and Washington and on down the coast. And the year before I went to Colorado. So my next would be Texas is the other people I work
And I
with.
want to
So,
do the Marfa Lights, and then head to Waswell.
Martha, if you believe in orbs, that'd be a good place to go, boy. Them bad boys are huge out there.
and
Have
where's
you
that?
been
Huh? In Marfa?
Where's that?
in
that,
Texas?
that's deep West Texas. It's cold out there too.
Martha?
Marfa.
Marfa with an F.
Marfa, I think. Marfa. Yeah.
Marfa.
Marfa.
Gotcha. Come to Savannah and bring Kimmy. We will have a blast. Oh, Savannah would be another one. I've been hopping in my RV lately, just going by myself to wherever. Kimmy's been riding with me. So is Irene. I've gone out to Massachusetts and went Saturday. I was across the street from what's her name's Lizzie Borden.
Lizzie Borden.
And when I was in Colorado, I went to the Stanley Hotel. I got a nice EVP from there. Let's see, I missed all the stuff in Oregon, but that was because I was working while I was traveling. So that didn't work out that well. I would have loved to have gone to the underground there, and there was so much out in Oregon and Washington that I missed out on, but it took me a week to get there because I was working. If I had a mellow co-pilot, not my dog because he can't drive, although he thinks he can.
Yeah, Reddy can drive. You just don't
Yeah, I
let him
know.
drive.
Oh my gosh, how many pictures do I have? Strangers have pictures of him in the driver's seat. I went out the other day. I came out from Cub the other day and I look at this guy and I'm like, "Can I help you?" And he's like, "Oh, is that? Yeah, that's the driver. That's my dog. Yeah, that's my dog. That's mine." He's like, "I just taking a picture of him because he's in the driver's seat again."
Hmm?
Yeah, that is.
All right, guys. Closing arguments. Bucket list. Where would you guys like to go on your paranormal bucket list? Irene, where would you like to go, buddy?
I don't know. I like to go and visit Nancy and Kimmy and you and go to Robin's house.
The haunted
But I
forest.
really want to go to Vlad's castle.
Well, that's one big round trip.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking Stonehenge.
Oh, that's even. Where's that at? Is that in France?
Nope.
It's in London, I believe. England?
England?
Yeah.
Somewhere like that?
Or
I know it's
even
somewhere. Okay.
Easter Island, where they have the statues that are buried on Easter Island, would be cool to go to.
Mm-hmm.
I heard those bad boys are a lot bigger than what they're saying.
Oh yeah, they're way underground. Yeah, there are full-size statues that are buried. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking though, because ash will rise to the top. I'm thinking that they were set on, not on fire, but they were worshipped and they sunk into the ground because of that. And the ash will rise above it. Everything will sink into the ground around it and the ash will rise up. That'd be one way to get them underground.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
Kimmy, where would you like to go on your bucket list?
There's a place here in South Alabama and it's called Poly Jail. So I'm hoping to do it this year for sure. And then of course working in Savannah somewhere, and then working in New Orleans, working in Texas somewhere. I don't know, but we'll see.
That is weird.
But
Kimmy, on your video, I can see a line going up, coming down. Oh, there you go. It just went up and down, up. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I can clearly see it.
On the side?
Yeah, right below. It looked like
the air thing's on right here.
Oh, there goes
on your left.
The air vents right here.
Oh,
That's
no,
her
that's weird.
backdrop, so it's blowing it around. Her last ask her about her last backdrop, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
it was bad.
It was,
It had 3 Z's in the name.
Oh
It
no,
was
that's not.
it was
That's
demon.
in front of me, isn't it?
but no, we're looking at your backdrop behind you.
No, it's not the backdrop.
What?
What is that?
Where? Oh, that rock. What is that? Is it a black spot?
No, it's something clear. It looked like a piece of hair. To me, it looked like hair. It's just going back and forth, back and forth. Or is it a web? It's gone now. I don't see it anymore.
Oh, maybe I got it. But yeah, I thought it was kind of like going in front of me, so maybe I got it off.
Yeah, her last backdrop. We were talking, just having a video chat, and I'm like, Irene, are you seeing what I'm? And there was stuff in there.
It was doing that.
Yeah,
Breathing.
it was scary. I mean, it was like, holy. That's why I got her that backdrop to replace it, because that other one was just, you
Breathing?
burned it.
It was pulsating.
Yeah, she ended up burning it because there was like 3 different, and you could see them. And one of them looked like the devil. Yep.
It had horns. It had horns.
Yep, exactly like the devil. And it was like, yeah, I know. And Kimmy's going, what? And I'm going, just move aside. Yeah, move aside. Let me see. Okay. Yeah.
All right, Nancy, where would you like to go on your paranormal bucket list? Anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world would be, I would go to Transylvania.
Or you can go outside the world. I'm in.
I would have to go to the castle.
Me too.
Dracula's cat. Yeah, definitely. Vlad the Impaler.
Yep.
Because that would be, if nothing else, the fear factor on it would be through the roof, and it'd be, yeah.
But they say he wasn't who Hollywood portrayed him to be.
I know.
Well, it's a known fact that he would kill his enemies and put their heads on poles.
I mean,
Well, he ran the spears up their ass and through their back and then through their head and just.
But didn't what's the name do that? But didn't the barbarians do that also?
Yeah, but they weren't as
fighting the
pronounced on it.
Romans.
They weren't as pronounced on it. And they didn't have a castle. I'm thinking that castle has got to have a lot of crap going. And if nothing else, just the whole personification behind it of Vlad the Impaler. You know, this guy was a nasty piece of work, you know?
Well, actually, all he did was wanted to protect his land. That's why he did that.
And right, and it's not like you want to go to like Jeffrey Dahmer's house, you know? You'd rather go to like somebody who lived in a castle. And that would be a very haunted place, I would think. Either that or to Lep in Ireland. Jen's home away from home. Yeah. Lep Castle.
I would go, somebody ever would have asked me that, I would definitely will have to hit up a concentration camp in France.
Ooh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Or
another place
see, now that's too much reality for me. Holy cow.
I want to go to Auschwitz too.
Auschwitz. There's another one. There's another one that's just as bad as Auschwitz.
Oh.
Yeah.
And also, I would like to hit up Normandy Beach and just to hear all the screaming and the yelling and just all that stuff.
You know, and that's like everybody explores Gettysburg and all that, but when you go think Normandy and stuff, you don't see that on, Discovery or anything else because nobody really does that. But that would be an excellent choice to do. And
well, from what I was told is the French government has the beach blocked off because there's still live ammo on the beach, and they've yet to even try to remove all that because at that point it's considered a historical marker. So they pretty
Right.
much leave it like it is, you know. But
Mhm.
What's Alcatraz? Alcatraz? What is that, Deb? Alcatraz.
Alcatraz, maybe.
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz. Oh, yeah. No, that'd be another. Yeah, there you go. Okay, yep, you're right. Good one, Kimmy. That would be, there's a lot of prisons. We're not going to talk about prisons again. There's there's a lot of them around. We were just talking about those the other night. But that would be one that would be crazy because of how it's secluded and there's water all around it and everything.
Yeah. And and that's still it's an attraction for, the water and paranormal go together, you know that.
Right. And there's no way off of it. I mean, except by boat or whatever. And with all the water around it, either that or there's a place that, oh gosh, ghost hunters went there and it was all sandstone and I forget the name of it, but it had water running underneath it. Anytime you get sandstone and water together, that is just a hot spot waiting to happen.
Limestone too. Limestone is one.
Yeah, limestone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got that in spades down the caves in St. Paul they actually have paranormal tours down there. So I was looking at doing one in the next couple of weeks. I was going to surprise Scott with that. Not that he'd really like that, but I wouldn't tell him that's why. Like, yes, gangster caves. That's where we're going to go see the gangsters. Okay.
Oh, really?
Well, they used to use it to hide their hooch down there. It was also a mushroom growing cave for the U of M, and it was a
Okay,
nightclub.
you sure you're not from the South? You just said hooch.
I know, right? Well, it's an old expression. And then there was it was a nightclub. My ex used to work at the nightclub there. It was called Castle Royale. And then it was something else, but now they just do tours of it. Yeah, there's still bullet holes in the wall and stuff from the gangsters' days. And
Wow.
yeah, so I'm gonna have to go check that out because it's all sandstone down there.
all right, guys. Well, hey, we're
Well,
going
thanks
on.
for having us on.
Yeah,
Yes,
man,
thank
we're
you.
going on 2 hours and 36 minutes. This is a
Holy
record for me.
We're
Yeah,
happy to be here for that.
yeah. Hey,
We've been
guys.
going since 3:30.
Yeah, appreciate you guys joining me and Irene on the show tonight, man. I finally get to meet you guys, and hopefully I'll be a part of the club.
Well,
Well, yeah,
you
of course.
know what? We video chat all the time. You're more than welcome to join us at any time.
Yeah.
Oh no, y'all stay up way too late for me.
Oh, well, yeah, we don't start till at least 8:00 at night, and
Oh,
it all
Sometimes
depends
you want late.
on if I work the next day or not.
and I'm usually at work. I usually don't get off till like 1, maybe 2 a.m.
Oh, dang.
Well, you might still catch us if it's a weekend, or if
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
have to work from work in the morning. Yeah.
Well, guys, it's been very interesting. I appreciate you guys coming on the show. I can smell my meatloaf getting done.
Oh, nice. We
Yeah.
want to know
Go
how
get
it
that
turns
meatloaf and happy anniversary.
Well, thank
Happy
you.
anniversary, and thanks for sharing your story with us. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
thank you very much.
And I'm surprised my friend didn't share that with you guys, because if it wasn't for her, the story wouldn't be. The starting would be. It was, I wouldn't be able to tell that story if it wasn't for her.
She's a big believer, and it's your story to tell. And yeah, ain't that right, Irene?
But I am going to go finish, ready for, because to be honest with you, I should have went to Applebee's because my wife loved going to Applebee's on our anniversary. So I don't, considering that the weather is bad, I didn't go, but she normally
really
likes
good
going to
ribs.
Applebee's and getting dinner, or not dinner, something to drink. But
Yeah, do something fun that she, like you said, you did something fun that she liked. So that says more than anything. So
yeah, just maybe she'll come bang on the wall or something tonight just to let me know she's here.
Well, she's already there.
set her a plate. like, sit down, woman. I made you supper.
Boy, if I
She's
see that
there
part
already.
go up and she's eating, I'm leaving out of this place. Hell, I don't know if I will run or I will
See?
stay around to see
Not just me.
or something like that. You know, if I can't get her, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, anniversaries come once every year, and you gotta enjoy it. So her next favorite day is Thanksgiving. I mean, not Thanksgiving, but every woman's day, which is Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
Oh
Day.
boy.
But every day is Valentine's Day for a woman. I don't
Not
see
every
what's so
time.
special. Is special for that day. Any day can be Valentine's Day. You guys can get roses any day. You can
I
get
agree.
anything you want any day. It can be
Yeah.
Valentine's Day. Huh?
Well, I
We
don't
give
hesitate
men-
to buy myself flowers.
We give men Valentine's Day in Japan. We don't receive on Valentine's Day. We give men chocolates on Valentine's Day. So no.
Well, I'm too much chocolate for some women. They can't handle all this chocolate.
$100 beer, I don't want $100 beer.
He's like, I'm all the chocolate anybody needs, right?
Let's see, now we're gonna get right back to the beginning of the show again, Kimmy.
Well,
Hey,
I'm gonna be making all the chocolate here.
you want some chocolate?
I'm making it.
Oh boy.
Harry,
I want some
you
dark
wobble.
chocolate.
I got some chocolate for you,
And,
darling.
hey, I'm gonna call your husband and tell him to bring you some chocolate. And maybe, and just maybe, he might get some mushu.
Oh, look at Irene's turning red. I can see it from here.
Maybe he might get some mushu. I don't know, but when I get there, he's gonna get some one way or the other.
See, he's coming in the end of February, right?
Oh, nice.
Whenever they decide to do the passports, man, when they lock down the government, everything stopped, and there's like
Are you going out there?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
There's a big log on passports, and they said they were going to email me when mines get in or when they start processing it. But
then you get your plane ticket, and I'll be waiting for you at the airport.
Plane ticket is the easy part. And hey, I'm gonna go sleep, then I'm gonna get up, and she's not gonna see us, and we're gonna go party.
Shut up. No, I'm gonna take him to the haunted cave, not too far away from where I am right there.
Oh,
As long as you got beer in it, hey, a haunted beer cave with 30 taps of beer on it. That's what we need.
Take one down, pass it around. Ain't I?
Yeah, Irene, bring us along on video. I want to see this.
Yeah, right. All right, guys. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys joining me. Hey, I would love to do this again. And like I say at the beginning of the show, hey, man, I appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving us on the podcast. And, hey, keep up the good work. I really appreciate it. With that being said, hey, this is Terry with NSPS TV Paranormal Podcast. I will see you guys tomorrow night with Diverse Dimensions Podcast. That should be a fun one. And I hope to see you guys on there. Peace.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Kimmy.
Good night.
Bye, honey.